Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hello, my friends. This is Kevin Lopez coming again to you, bringing to you a brief explanation from 7th class CBSE syllabus book, that is Honeycomb, of a poem, The Squirrel, that's written by the poet M.B. Armstrong. This is a poem about a poet looking at a squirrel and imagining things, my friend. As the opening line here says, he wore a question mark for tail and overcoat of grey. The question mark of a tail, my friends, it has been explained that while a squirrel humps, sits, waits, eats, the tail is twisted in a form of a question mark. So the poet beautifully recollects a grammatical sign with the formation of the tail and an overcoat of grey. That's the color, the coat, the fur that the squirrel has. The poet has encompassed a beautiful meaning of that fur, that is, he has changed it into an overcoat that is usually worn over the whole body. He sat up straight to eat a nut, he liked to tease and play. The squirrel never bend down and eat anything. They pick it up with their hands, if you can see the forelegs, and they eat it in a beautiful composture. That's what the poet likes over here and has written. He also says that he likes to tease and play. That is, a squirrel usually runs behind the trees, comes in front, looks at you, runs back again, and teases kinda, and plays with us. And if we ran around his tree, he went the other way. And once the human intervention comes, my friend, once if we try to go ahead and pounce it back, the poor squirrel, the sweet creature, one of the sweetest creature in the reptilia family, my friends, takes the other way, suddenly rushes out and takes the another way. Now, the second stanza here is, the squirrel likes to tease, make fun and play as it is. The notion of squirrel is that the squirrel is looking to find various modes of teasing us, playing with us, running around, rummaging, scavenging for food, encountering us, analyzing us, and once we pounce on it or we try to reach to it, it suddenly rushes out. And this is what it likes to do. It's said the squirrel's life is something based on scavenging, running around for food and all. Thus, the poet says, the lifestyle that the squirrel has is what it likes to do. Very naughty and quick when we go after it. It is naughty. It keeps on making that chirping sound and runs around. You know, when we try to grab it or try to touch it even, it doesn't really wait. It's as quick as lightning. My friends, just look at the squirrel when it runs around. Okay? It disappears behind the trees or branches to tease us as it is very spotly. The squirrel here says, the poet says that the squirrel usually runs around the trees, comes to the branches, takes the shed, never goes on the floor or the ground or the earth. It keeps on rummaging up there, jumping, having a beautiful sight, my friends. That's what it is likely. That's what it is like. That's what is instilled in a squirrel. This is an explanation by the poet. A beautiful explanation, my friends. We at Personal Tutor, my friends, have been going ahead and providing expertise, solutions and guidance to you. You are students from 7th standard. I would request you to follow the 7th standard playlist from our channel once you subscribe it. You'll be getting detailed explanation of all the chapters coming in the book that is prescribed over here. We provide simple yet precise explanations, so it helps you to create a mindset, understand the chapter, and then you can actually cover it out on your own. Now let's have a look at the question and answers, so we can have a look at the chapter in a better way. Now, the first question here is, why does the poet says squirrel wore a question mark for tail and draw a squirrel or like that is added. So my friends, you can go ahead and draw a squirrel with a beautiful tail. It has got some body structure standing out there and the tail's over here. So that's what a squirrel usually is. What it does, it roams around rummaging for food, and when it suddenly hits on a nut or an artichoke, that's the favorite, it looks to come and form a question mark in the tail. So that's what the squirrel is doing. Now, do we usually say that an animal wears a tail? What do we say? Consult a dictionary or anything different, my friend. Usually it is said an animal to have a fur, possess it, or to enshine it on his body. But it happens that the poet has used the word wore because he finds the beautiful coat of the squirrel so emancipating, as if the squirrel is wearing an overcoat that has covered the whole body and is carrying it out perfectly, hiding inside that coat, not revealing the real sense of the color that it possesses, because the fur seems to be fat enough, my friends, to hide the inner meager body of a squirrel. Thus the poet is here saying wear, because something that can be shown off. He liked to tease and play. Who's teasing whom and how? The squirrel here is teasing, my friends, to the poet. And it's teasing in a peculiar way by running behind trees, jumping on the branches, not coming down, walking to the other way, running around. Thus, it's called the process of teasing. You know, a squirrel runs around and then looks at you again runs around, then looks at you again. So just imagine, I would like you to go ahead and have a look at the squirrel in the garden today. So you'll come to know the beauty. My friends, if you understand the structure, the poems here are bringing you close to the flora and fauna. They're trying to go ahead and instill some mannerisms in you, instill the nature of the importance of the wildlife, the trees, because you are growing kids. And that's what the syllabus here is targeting on. I hope you enjoyed the session. If you are looking forward for more suggestions, please comment us below. I'll be glad to help you more, my friends. Thanking you.